Hey guys, we're here for video number 8 on our Fallout survival playthrough. We have hit a high enough level to not only do the Mechanist DLC, but also the Vault, which is one of the main ones we wanted to do because the fact of we wanted to be able to get that generator, some of the stuff you could build, and it'll be really great to go out and actually do the stuff that we can do, so that way we can, build that and not have to have generators everywhere or worry about need electricity. But before that, we were actually going to help Oberland because we cannot set it up as a base, and even though Preston told us it was pretty good, it's not. Run down, fences are destroyed, they're worried about this other place. So I mean, they can't even do much. But I mean, if we get that set up, these two people are, see, it's not a settlement, or I wouldn't say steal, I would say I could take it. See, here we go. Take us where we need to go, so that way we can help them. They want us to help Sunshine Cope, something is where we need to go. I forget the name, but we can't completely go there. But if we move the pond, we have that place marked on our map, because when we get a high enough level, we wanted to excuse me, learn to lockpick better so we can go in there. Now that is actually one of the mods we're going to test out, and that's why I'm not starting off with a mod, is because the mod is meant to, it's a simple one. It's called Fast Hack, Fast Pick. What it does is you still need the required perk to open the lock, but what it does is, I just like shooting cars. I mean, if I get experience, we're cool. If not, this means later on, if I ever walk by those, they can't do that and kill me. But basically the way that it works is it takes the sweet spot on the lock and makes it everywhere. Doesn't matter with the bobby pin, I can just turn and click, free experience. What it does for the computer is it removes all words except for one, which is the one that unlocks it. Now we're not going to actually test that out. We actually just tested out the lockpick one a couple times, because I mean, it seems self-explanatory for the computer really easily. Just, that's all it's going to do. That's it. But I wanted to kind of show you that, you can literally just open the lockpick, turn.
I'm bringing her in.
But
hang on to something.
Still be pretty cool. Like I said, we're going to help them out, get that set up. We want to get them freed up so we can return them to their former glory. And that way we can, the other reason we wanted to wait to that level is so we can we're going to get a little smarter. We're learning about the wasteland, so I am going to put a couple points, maybe 2, into intelligence, which means we'll learn a little bit quicker, we'll level up a little faster. But also, the science perk, we need that if we want to continue to upgrade our power armor, if we want to build more stuff in our settlements, as we learn that you need defense, we learn that in the other build video we did. We put walls around Red Rocket, made a little place, because as people tell us how bad everything is, we learn. So I mean, it's helpful because we get it figured out. Now I haven't went back yet and done at the sanctuary because I can't build anything else. I'm trying not to have to cheat. Maybe deleting 1 or 2 wires to put a little bit. We have a lot of solar panels on top of that one building, but I haven't deleted them yet. And I figured out how it works. It's anything that produces electricity becomes wireless. As I put some more on top of it, I watch the numbers just go up without having to hook them up. I mean, that's useful. I'll probably pop one down by the generator just because it'll be neat. But as we delete one of those, we can build one thing. But we're gonna end up scrapping that entire building we made when we put that Vault Tech generator in there. So I mean, but I want to build a workshop. Now the only other reason I might not worry too much about the whole wall idea is we have the See, I haven't loaded up the mod in here yet. We have the hot springs area that we built up. Is actually in another video. You should go check that out, guys. We'll pop a little thing up there on that build, and I mean it's pretty defended over there, and you can see sanctuary. So I mean, the turrets can reach us. So I mean, I'm not too worried about that. And then if they try to come across the bridge, we're protected. Plus, they have to get past Red Rocket. So I mean, and just in case, we're gonna throw one up there also. Check out Red Rocket, just because that's the other build we did. And I mean, while you're doing that, I mean, why not throw up one over there? Let's get a card up there for sanctuary build, so you can actually see what we're talking about if you haven't checked it out yet. And while I'm going through, look, we finally sprung a slave from the squares from a Freedom Farm co-op, Mr. Handy. Yeah, he went nuts. He just had to get back to his owner, so he messed with his motivation protocols to just be, you know, we call him Professor Goodfeels. He's just digging the world as it is. Now you can reset all that as you saw. I'm gonna leave him the way he is. My nice little hippie robot. As we go and figure out what it is we need to, because they want to be able to come up here and build. I mean, it's already got houses. They're not too bad of shape. So I mean, and I'm not gonna just as a level up just put every point into intelligence. Like I said, I don't want it to be like super cheap. I'm trying to be somewhat realistic with it, where I do gain 2 levels. I put 1 into intelligence and I put 1 into scrapping, just so when I break stuff apart I get a little bit better items. Next time I level up, I'll put 1 in intelligence, and then I'll put 1 into science. Yes, some people may say, you know what, you're kind of making it hard on yourself. You could just do that. Yeah, I know it's hardcore. I'm trying to think of more of a person's perspective, not a player itself, but kind of idea. I mean, see, I wonder if I could build a wall over there with doors and stuff, but this will be a whole other thing, idea. But yeah, I'm always open for suggestions when we do build videos. You leave a comment with a place and an idea. I mean, you want to see me turn something into some kind of farm with just cages and catching stuff, or an arena, whatever, I don't know yet. But legendary enemy has mutated. Yeah, you know what that means? Get ourselves one of them fancy items, we hope. Plus all the stats when you're below. See, I don't like that. That's cool to have. I mean, if you don't have any other armor, just because when you get low health you're like, yeah. But in hardcore, survival, whatever you want to call it, I really don't know about all that. Just because of the fact of, if I get that low in health, 1 hit's probably going to kill me anyways. So I mean, we don't know. But I wanted to get some of that out of the way so I can get a little bit better upgrade than this. I think after I put a point into science, you can get the laser turrets, is what I want to go to replace a lot of my stuff with. That requires electricity, yes, but I know it'd be worth it. You found something, what? Yeah, it's a house. I promise you. That's the back of the house. Alright, good job. I want to say one of these has like a entrance to something. Honestly don't remember, but I mean, pre-built houses will make things nice, because then I can just decorate them and go from there. Got it. But it is all one mod. That's why you saw me actually have to lockpick it, because I'm not going to turn it on until later. And when we get all that set up, when I go back to Walden Pond, I'm actually going to turn it on before we lockpick that door. But like I was saying, it was also, I want us to be able to go into doing the expansions with a little bit of, not too broken. Like I said, be able to fix my armor would be great, make my power armor work a little better. And I mean, I really just want the ability to carry more. I want the leg mods you can get to where you can actually, each leg can carry more stuff. Hey, another legendary. That is the good thing about playing on the hardest difficulty, you get a lot more of these guys. Just because, I mean, look, straight effective, plus 25 points of resistance. Wouldn't be something, I mean, if it didn't weigh a god-awful amount, it'd be something cool to kind of carry on. See a rad scorpion, slap that on, and just be like, I don't want to die. Plus, I did say that I wanted to get to Diamond City first, because that's what she was told to do by Preston. Whenever it happened, I was like, well, go here. They could really help you out there. So I feel like it'd be more driven to get there, figure out about her kid, and then be like, well, you heard of these, you hear all these broadcasts. It's like, I know where I need to get there. And then, since I know what happens with the story, I can go from there. And that seems like everything cleared out. We can go help them out. But yeah, see, the idea would be from there.
I
Then
cleared that place out for you.
continue the
Should be
main
safe for your
story.
friends to move in now.
I would have to go find Nick. Now, that's whatever I would think that I'm supposed to be looking for him, and I know the story can't progress any further. But I'm probably gonna wander off and go do the Mechanist one first before I go help him, just because I want to stumble across that while I'm looking for him, so I get stuck helping them, and then afterwards I can just be like, I need to go help him. I need to find him. He knows stuff, because I know there's stuff that you do with, of course, the main story. But I kind of wanted to get 10 videos of just the main playthrough before I started hopping in, doing part 1 of this expansion, before it's just like, oh, you just started. You already done that? And then, like I said, at least get to Diamond City. And then maybe we can go back there and actually, you know, help out some people or something. And I'm not building here right now. I'm just actually kind of getting the ground a little prepped and ready. So when I come back, I can start setting up some stuff to make it easy for you guys, so you don't have to watch me do that. So my video doesn't end up being like another god awful long one. I mean, I was able to edit, I think, Red Rocket down to like 40. But see, there's nothing here. You got water, food, no power, no defense, 2 beds, 2 people. It's okay. And see, this was the one, like I said, I did with the junk fences. The reason I did it in the other playthrough, which I'll probably do it again, is because of it just seems like protected wood, barbed wire, whatever. But I also haven't, since I know you have to have a companion, don't want to spoil anything, but you have to have a companion the whole time. I'm also gotta go get me some robot repair kits, probably like 10 of them, because I'm trying to decide if I'm going to build the robot workstation in Sanctuary. I thought about building it behind that first house, and then I thought about I could build it over there where we're going to build the little factory we're going to make, throwing it over there, because I know you have to upgrade people and help stuff. So I mean, I probably will anyways, just because it'd be easier. But and say, look, when in doubt, when you need food for a place, this is your best go-to. Mute fruit, because look at it. This is one. You're probably gonna hear me say it a lot because it's just simple and easy.
Almost out of pistol rounds.
And
We need to get more.
of course, you need water. But when we come back and we do this, I'm just doing this to keep them happy. When we come back later and do this, we'll get it all set up. We'll have houses, wells, and all that. But that'll be in a build video. I was just trying to, you know, get a few bases out of the way, so we could actually continue on about ourselves, because we're waiting for the radio signal in Sanctuary to attract people, so we can actually send them off and assign them to other places, so we can actually get stuff built and not do whatever. I don't even know why I built that yet, because there's not really anyone to assign it to it. Alright, now this is back at where we're at. Every time I go somewhere it's irradiated. Freaking rains like crazy. This is what I'm talking about. See, we would have had to move the master lock. It's pretty hard. Nope. Doesn't matter where I put that bobby pin. Boom. Open. Pretty straightforward and simple. Oh, whiplash, huh? Yeah, okay, that's nice. Just see it out of power and we'll just shoot at it. Works out great. Come on, buddy. I need to remember to use this so I can get that critical meter. Hey, it's Walter. I think he's the one that left a note. That critical meter filled up. Still need to eventually put some points into my luck. I think it's like 4. Because that critical banker would be useful. Ooh. I mean, I could do the idiot savant one, but it's very weird. You just randomly hear someone going, I know it happens very weirdly on my normal playthrough, and I have 10 intelligence, and it just goes off. It's supposed to lower your chances, but someone else is in here. Hello? Wait till I look down, huh? Alright. Hope you like how it feels, buddy. Let's see what's so important down here. 20% chance to cripple the target's leg. Big Jim. Alright. I miss having the gun that did that. The original playthrough had a pistol. It's the only reason I kept using it later in the game when, to me, eventually they just phase out. They just kind of suck. Everything ends up either having 1 too high defense because they're wearing armor or they're in power armor, so it's like, or they have a lot of health like a death claw and you're just like, but it had a 25% chance to cripple both legs, so I would just shoot it like crazy until it crippled their legs and then switch over to like a shotgun so I could just be like, hey buddy, you're a little slow, but let's see. Now see, they said something they got mad about having to use that door to get in here, so there's got to be another way in here. See, watch. There's no way that the odds of 2 master locks being in the exact middle. Perfectly no, I didn't even move bobby pin, just turned it. I'm going to turn that off after this. Just wanted to show you in case you want to do it. It's just called easy hack, easy pick, because I think it's too cheap. I prefer to try break lock picks more realistic. It's kind of what we're going for, that just fair to be, and it's not just for something easy to show off. I just, in case some people like stuff like that. I mean, there's a few mods that I have that, I mean, I have not mentioned much stuff. I mean, I got one that redoes the water. It looks more realistic. Some water gives you less rads, some water gives you more rads, whatever. And yes, I end up being avoid a lot. I'll take the tiny bit of damage right now because, I guess because I'm being greedy because I have that, thought that was a person, it's a mannequin. But I have that little safe house I can go get food from, so it doesn't hurt me to eat some Instamash. Plus, it stops me from getting hungry. That scared me to death. There is another mod I found. I'm going to use it because it's something simple and easy.
Bingo.
Yeah, more money. It literally changes the mathematical problem that they put into the... Why is there so many mannequins? Okay, the way that works is in the regular game you can carry so much weight, and it's your strength times 10 in a number. Now what they did is, I think it's like 200, I don't know, I don't remember what it is. It tells you in the mod, and all it is it says the mod's called remove strength penalty, and that's all it is. When you play on the hardest difficulty, what it does is it drops one of the numbers down to like 70. So when you do the math problem, you get less of a number, so you can carry crap. It sucks, but I mean, it's not like I'm breaking the game. I can still die in like 3 shots. So actually, I think with this on the power armor, it takes like 5. I'm at level 20, so I have a decent amount of health. But still, that means I have to that means I have to carry power the fusion cores, which weigh 4 pounds each, and I have to keep it fixed. Because if you notice, One piece is broken, two are about to break. Your armor drops when they break, so you take more damage. Makes it more of a challenge, really, to me, because I have to fix that, which means I have to use up my resources. You don't get experience for repairing it. You actually just give it up. If you modify it and upgrade the armor, that's how you do it, just like a weapon. But I don't know. I liked it when everything could get damaged and break, and you had to find like similar things. That's why I love playing New Vegas. You had to find similar stuff and be like, oh, my gun's breaking. I need to find another pistol, because it gave you cool ideas. You had to get that perk. Oh, I can use things that are closely similar and fix stuff because I've learned how to what is the same, what's not. A lot of people like the fact they took that out because they're like, it's easier. I don't like it. It's annoying, but whatever. See, look, it came out. There's the Walden Pond place. That's the little guard tower thingamajigger, and there's the other building. And then see, we actually came out here in the pond and we found the beginning with the blood leaves. And that bird scared me. But there's ghouls all over the place. It wasn't here earlier. Everything just keeps showing up. Whatever. More experience if I don't run out of bullets. As of right now, I have a pistol and a shotgun. If I get enough, I mean, look, he took a chunk of my health. If I get enough bullets, I'll take my laser musket out of my storage, just because it does a lot of damage and you crank every shot into it. So it's pretty much, to me, it's like having a sniper rifle. That's what I use it for. Zoom in, has a scope. Mostly with VATs, just shoot them, because you can crank it up to 3 shots and just. See, look at that guy. He's just like all over the place. It's like completely sporadic, like like he's just gonna eat someone. But see, look at him. See, I'm overweight. It lowers my agility, so I don't have that much AP, which is a good thing for. I like the fact there's penalties for all that, so it makes it more realistic. You have to choose carry less, or do I just go through the idea of the fact of not doing it? I like to hoard everything. I'll throw down a vertebra grenade and happily just be like, sure, bye. But at least now we know what was down there. I mean, I hope you guys do like the mod. Definitely don't forget to subscribe so we can. I've been going to be doing a few build videos. Still got to do Abernathy Farm and then Oberland. Can help me get caught up. Get a little extra, maybe 1 or 2 more levels. Let's see, here we go. Maybe before we head off to the Mechanist, just to be safe, so I'm going to maybe that 1 more point of experience, intelligence, and then that science, just so we can upgrade the defenses and everything, and upgrade our armor just a little bit, because those robots are going to hurt, especially if there's a sentry bot. We saw what happened last time I had to fight one. I haven't went back and even attempted to meet him again, because I feel like he'll still wreck my face, unless I just do like I did with the Deathclaw and just go crazy with Jet. See, and in case you don't know how supply lines work, whatever base they're in, like settlement, you tell them to go from there to another city, and it links the workshops together. They share food, water, and anything in the workbench. Now, if you notice, you can't move them. They cannot. Their main home cannot be here. So, my idea was try the other guy. He can't move either. But it says I can set him as a supply line. Let's see. Yes. Okay, come off. Oh, he's unassigned. There you go. He's a caravan. She is. Which means she'll travel from here to Abernathy. They're linked. Now that means I'm going to have to get Abernathy linked to Red Rocket, and Red Rocket linked to Sanctuary. So I'm gonna do it. I don't want one line coming from Oberland to everywhere else. My idea would be that they would bridge out to something like Abernathy because it's a farm. It would be a very populated area that people would want to visit, and then you just kind of make your route. From there you go to Red Rocket, Sanctuary, and back. Yes, in the game it's going to be different settlers, but I would assume that's how they would do it. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to have all the lines come from there. There's going to be little places like that where it branches out. Plus, from Red Rocket, I can send someone else, like maybe to Tin Pines or something around it. That way I don't have to just go straight from Abernathy. They can just have like a road to go. Short and sweet. Hope you guys do enjoy that. We got that set up. Like I said, we have some build videos. I left some links in the front of it. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. We have been. We're gonna get caught up. Of course, we also got a couple other new games to check out also, and definitely leave us a like.